The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way, Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Arview, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Welcome in to Redbirds live from Max Morris Gymnasium, downtown West Frankfort. That's the site and the matchup. It's the Pinckneyville Panthers in town to take on your West Frankfort Redbirds. We welcome you in here in the pregame coverage, brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. I'm Garrett Smith. Alongside me, with color commentary, Quincy King.
Thanks for having me, Garrett. What a game we have for us in store on this Friday night, December. We've been looking for this game for a while on the schedule. Pinckneyville's always got a strong team. We're looking to see what they got this year, and we're looking, to prove Southern Illinois and shock everybody around here that pull out a win tonight.
Pinckneyville comes in at 5-1. Their one loss against Carlisle in Carlisle's own tournament when they won it. Pinckneyville got runner-up. Pinckneyville was state-ranked before that game, currently receiving votes in Class 2A at 5-1. This is their first conference tilt. Frankfort comes in 3-4 and 0-1 in Mississippi Conference play of the River to River. This is a team that's got some size. They're well coached, very well disciplined, as expected with Pinckneyville. Coach Lauer, new to the system a couple of years back. He's got a good program in Pinckneyville.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pinckneyville's always had the winning mentality, winning program. It definitely a lot of big shoes to fill when you step up to be a head coach of a program like Pinckneyville. It's always a winning mentality, and if you don't have winning seasons, I can't imagine you're going to be a head coach very long at Pinckneyville. It's just kind of how it's always been, and it's how they roll there. So, but he's done a great job for where he's at right now.
We talked about it before we came on, just kind of talking and talking about the history there and the expectations. It's a failure if you don't win a regional or some sort of hardware, a conference or a regional. That's an expectation year in, year out for the
Yeah,
Panthers.
yeah, it's always been that way, and for at least as long as I've been alive, it's always been that way. It's what everybody really dreams of that you want your program. It's awesome to have something like that. It's the whole town's behind it. Travel very well, about a good 45-minute drive here to Frankfurt. They brought a pretty decent crowd.
To get to our keys to the game, that's brought to you by Weeks in West Frankfort. Right on the price, brought off 557. It's the Weeks keys to the game. Quincy, what does Coach Sertich and his West Frankfort Redbirds have to do tonight to find themselves in this late in the ball game?
Pinckneyville, I think they're one of those teams that they're going to try to run the score up in a game like this tonight. They're going to come in. Frankfurt hasn't had a very tough schedule, 3-4, decent record. They're coming in tonight and they're thinking, let's coming off a loss to Carlisle. They're going to come here and they're going to try to prove a point to everybody in the conference and everybody who has to play Pinckneyville in the future that they're the real deal team. So what you got to do tonight is I think you really got to slow down the tempo. I know you're always saying I'm always saying that you got to speed it up, try to play fast. I think these guys are a lot quicker than us and a lot taller. I think we got to draw possessions like we were talking about last week.
Yeah, and piggyback off how Frankfurt performed against a team in Christopher, a Christopher team that had been scoring over 50 every game. Not a lot, but you held them under 40.
Yeah.
And it was because of those drawn-out possessions. 2 wins in a row for Frankfurt, maybe finding some sort of an identity, and you'd like to see them continue draw out those lengthy offensive possessions.
Yeah, I think that's got to be Frankfurt's identity with this sort of team. They're a small team compared to most, and rebounding has gotten a lot better since the recent years. But still, when you're going up against guys who are 6'6", 6'7", 6'4", it's not going to be very good for you on the rebounding end. You got to draw possessions. You got to take your time on offense. You get clean looks. You can't be very upset with what kind of shots you get. If they're clean and wide open, then they're either going to fall or they're not. So if you're getting those kind of looks, you can't be upset. But yeah, I'd like to see possessions, go on average, a minute and a half, pushing a minute 15, somewhere around there. Keep it small, and I think it heightens your chances of winning this game.
The holiday tournament schedules are out. We mentioned last week. We know where the girls will be at in the Rangerette Christmas Classic in Benton. They're playing Civic Memorial at 3 p.m. on Friday, December 27th. EHT bracket has come out. Frankfurt will play at 4:45 on December 26th against Fairfield. They're in that pod with Carterville, Hardin County, and Fairfield. What do you think of Frankfurt's draw at the EHT?
I think it's a pretty good for us, honestly. I don't know too much about Fairfield. I think out of the ranked teams that are up there, I think we'd have a harder time with Hamco. And I think matchup-wise, I think we could probably match up better against Fairfield. It'd be nice to go against a team we haven't played yet, especially because when you have the kind of mentality of going up a team you haven't played yet, and especially one you haven't lost to yet, you kind of have a mentality of, it's kind of still 50-50 ball no matter what kind of you go into it as. So I think Frankfurt got a good pick, good draw, and I'm expecting to see him go to round 2.
Yeah, and a win or loss really determines how your tournament's going to go. You lose that, you play at 10 a.m. the next day if you lose. But if you win that, more than likely going to play Carterville at prime time, 7 o'clock that next day, and that would be at a minimum a nice setup, being able to be in the positive part of the bracket, having a lot of eyes on you in a prime time time slot in a prime time tournament. So that first one's really important.
Yeah, we've seen it before from Frankfurt teams. Kind of start off slow during the season, go to the EHT, and rack up a few wins, make it to a third, fourth place game, or something like that. So
I remember getting to be a part of one,
absolutely,
unseated, and we go to the semifinal, and people were thinking, "What the heck?"
that's such a Frankfurt thing to do. It's coming in to be no one expects them.
Oh, and it's a blast whenever
It's
you are the underdog and you're able to do it because you're like, it's fun proving people wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
It's fun to win when you're expected to, but it's even more so whenever you're not.
Maybe we're going to get that feeling tonight.
We'll see. Take a break for the national anthem. Come back, give you the starting lineups and some Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Now, well, we're going to have a presentation real quick, but we'll talk a little bit more about basketball between Pinckneyville and West Frankfort. So we got a few moments. Tomorrow on our schedule, doubleheader. Johnson City comes to town. Be going around 12:15, then Harrisburg around 7:15 for the boys. So another double dip for Frankfort. But we'll pause. We'll let you guys listen in. All righty, now we'll get into our Sam C. Mitchell & Associates starting lineups. And we'll begin with the visitors, the Pinckneyville Panthers, led by head coach Matt Lauer. Number 10, 5'10 senior Brady Conway. Number 24, 6' senior Lucas Leitz. Number 44, 6'4 senior AJ Keith. Number 23, 6'7 junior Ty Lauer. And number 36'5 senior Riley Bowersacks. A lot of familiar faces on Pinckneyville's side.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen most of these kids here last year, and it's pretty nice when you have kids just keep returning and play at a high level so young.
So Coach Lauer will start Conway, Leitz, Lauer, Bowersacks, and Keith. Now we'll get to Josh Sertich and his West Frankfort Redbirds. Coach Sertich in season number 4 at the helm of the varsity Redbirds. Number 1, 5'9 senior Travion Johnson. Number 3, 6' senior Eli Tyson. Number 10, 6'2 junior Quentin Osborne. Number 12, 5'10 senior Evan Goforth. Number 15, 5'8 senior Jack Harrell. Frankfort starts Johnson, Tyson, Osborne, Goforth, and Harrell. Pinckneyville starts Conway, Lauer, Leitz, Bowersacks, and Keith. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell & Associates. Quincy, it's pretty obvious what Frankfort's goal needs to be and to somehow negate the size that Pinckneyville's going to have over West Frankfort.
Yeah, that's going to be a struggle with you all night. They say box out, but, it's going to be hard to box out against these kids. So you're really, kind of a different strategy. I'd say, more set up behind them, try to go for long balls to any deflection kind of stuff. You got to be on it. Every 50-50 ball, it's got to be yours.
Yeah, and I was told that Pinckneyville falls into a trend. They like to throw up threes. They're smart. Might try to go inside a little bit tonight and see what Frankfort's response is. And Frankfort needs to probably change their defense up a few times tonight, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to keep throwing stuff at them that's going to confuse them and stun them a little bit on their offense. You can't just keep doing the same thing the whole game. You're not going to win.
Here we go. Center court, Keith and Osborne. Pinckneyville in the powder blue jerseys with the navy trim. Frankfort in their home whites. Tip controlled by the Pinckneyville Panthers. Could have put the house on that one. 5 seconds in. Pinckneyville starts with a basketball. Now top with it is Bowersacks, gives right. They go into the post. That's Lauer. Right block up, in for 2. And Pinckneyville's got a quick 2, and they're off ahead. 2-0 Panthers. 20 seconds in. Eli Tyson brings it into the half court. Handoff, Travion Johnson. Now Goforth at the point. Swing. Osborne into the corner. It's Eli Tyson. Pinckneyville in a man-to-man. Here's Goforth. And now they give into the corner to Eli Tyson. Dribbles to the point. Swings to the left. Here's Quentin Osborne. Free throw line. Backdoor Harrell right side. Trying to go up over a defender. Shots altered, and we come back the other way. Right side, right of the goal, all the way to the goal. Conway, no. Rebound, Eli Tyson for West Frankfort. He looks to go. He'll slow it down as he works into the half court. Swing it to Osborne, now in front of the Pinckneyville bench with it. Travion Johnson through the lane, stops, kicks out. Harrell swings left, Goforth. Cut off baseline, back out top, Osborne. Kicks corner to Harrell. Point right, Johnson. Free throw line gives Eli Tyson. Shot fake off the dribble. Swings right wing, triple Osborne. Got it.
It's a good shot by Osborne. That's exactly what you want in the offensive possession.
Conway with the basketball. Dribble, handoff. Ends up in the corner. Keith with it, looks for help, gives it up to Lauer. Right of the lane, out near the perimeter, trying to back down, go forth. Lost it, got it back, picks it up, gives it up to Conway. They go back to Lauer. Fall away jumper, no. Free on the floor. Tie up, going the other way. Frankfurt will get it via the jump ball. Eli Tyson to throw in. Tyson has Osborne, right sideline, gives to Johnson, who gets into the half court. Travion dribbles into the right corner. Reverses, tries to get out, does to Osborne. Osborne, right of the goal, spinning, needs help. Backdoor, finds Johnson out to Harrell. Left side, shot is blocked by Lauer, and he looks to push the other way. Right of the lane, kick out. Leitz, left wing, triple, around and out. Offensive rebound, Bauer sacks, back up and in, and he's going to go to the line. Foul went on Jack Harrell. Bauer Sachs hits the free throw. Frankfurt turns it over. Easy layup for Bauer Sachs. 7-3 Pinckneyville. Johnson gets right of the lane, reverses out to go forth, swings to Osborne, now to Tyson, corner, it's Harrell. Couple of Redbirds had looks, didn't take it. Now point right, Travion, back to Harrell, sets the feet, won't shoot, out to Travion, downhill, runner with the right, well short. Easy rebound in the hands of Lauer for Pinckneyville, skips up ahead, Bauer Sachs, left of the lane, spins, kicks out, might have gotten away with a travel, downhill, Keith through the lane, up, back iron, no, rebound, Osborne for Frankfurt. And he gives it to Harrell, who will get it across and kick to Eli Tyson. Tyson cut off baseline, looks to reverse. He might have carried it. Keeps possession, swings left to Osborne, looking in the corner, nothing there. Gets into the lane, kicks out, go forth. Right side triples, well strong. Rebound pulled down Keith. Keith looks to push. He's left to the lane, lost it, got it out. Leitz corner three, well short. Clear out. Johnson's got the board. Gives it to Jack Harrell. Gives it up ahead to Quentin Osborne with 4:20 to go in the first. Dribble gives it to Travion Johnson out near the volleyball line. Point left with its go forth. One dribble, picks up, looking for help. There's Travion right wing. Right wing with its Travion Johnson. Holding the basketball. Lauer out on him. Now go for it. One dribble, now reverses, goes back right. Quentin Osborne with the basketball, right wing. Kicks into the corner, Eli Tyson. Tyson coming off a screen. Gets point right. Gets around a defender. Through the lane. He's going to the line. Eli Tyson draws some contract. Got into the teeth of the defense, and he's going to the free throw line to shoot two.
I think that was good for Eli Tyson to take it up in there, try to draw some contact, and now you get two shots at the line. I think that's a necessity that Frankfurt really needs to work on in this game.
Free throw from Tyson is good. 7-4 Pinckneyville. Will Scales subs in first time for Evan Goforth. One more, got that one. Scales and Hefner are going to have a role tonight for sure with this matchup. And Pinckneyville off a made free throw gets all the way down and already gets a layup. Keith got underneath for two.
One of the oldest plays in the book, and Pinckneyville's been running that for years.
9-5 the score. Corner Tyson, he'll try a triple. That's too strong. Rebound pulled down Lauer, skips up ahead Conway. He's got it going in on Osborne, looking for help underneath. No one got Bauer Sachs, and he's got an easy two. Frankfurt's going to call a timeout. 11-5. Bowersax has leaked underneath for a couple. Got some easy looks at the right there at the basket. Panthers out ahead 11-5 with 3:12 to go in the first. We'll take a break. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Out of the timeout will be Frankfort basketball. We were talking about it, Quincy, in the break. Nothing crazy from Pinckneyville's offense. Frankfort's just allowing a couple leaks to the goal, and it's been easy layups.
Yeah, it's it's something you could change right now in this game. Just a few easy layups. They haven't really done anything spectacular with that we couldn't defend. We're letting them get some easy shots.
Travion Johnson with a basketball, swings right side into the corner. Harrell. He got it going second half last time, and this one's thrown away. Leitz left to the goal, might have walked, took an extra step, but he's going to get two. He went to gather. Looked like he might have taken an extra step,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, 13-5 Pinckneyville, and that one off a turnover. Tyson with the basketball, gives top. That's Scales. Point left. One dribble, handoff to Jack Harrell. Harrell guarded by Leeds, kicks corner to Osborne, guarded by Bowersax. And Johnson's got it, and a reach in called on Conway. Trying to knock that ball loose. Into the game, Colton Smith. Tyler McConnell in for Lauer. And is it in for Conway? I think so. It's Eli Tyson. Thought Smith was another one I remembered from last year. He's coming in with a reserve role here in this contest against West Frankfort. Eli Tyson guarded nicely by Keith. Tyson out at the point, lost it momentarily, got it back, dribble move on Keith, swings it to Jack Harrell. Left wing, has to give it top to Osborne. Osborne lost it for a second, and it's loose on the floor, going to be a tie-up, Pinckneyville basketball. Be a Frankfort turnover with 1:47 to go in the first. Samples in. Braden Cleland in first time, in for Lucas Leitz. 13-5 Panthers. Smith will bring it up. I think he started some games for him last year.
Yeah, it's what coming back to my memory. It's what I think too.
Missed in front of the goal. Bowersax out of bounds. Frankfort ball. Last touch underneath by a Panther. Might have been McConnell the last to touch it. Tyson to throw in, facing some pressure. Goes to Travion, who comes to the basketball, and he's got it. Guarded by Smith. Johnson into the half court. Johnson downhill. Kicks Osborne. Elbow jumper up, elbow jumper in. Osborne's got 5. The 2 field goals made for Frankfort. Wide open triple up and well short this time from Cleland. Cleared by Osborne, who hands to Travion Johnson with 1 minute to go in the first. 13-7 Panthers on top of your Redbirds. Travion Johnson downhill. Kicks out corner. Osborne triple from that side, and it's in. 3 more for Osborne. It's 13-10. The Panthers lead by 3. Going to the goal, right of the lane, Bowersax. A tough finish for 2 more for him. 15-10, Pinckneyville. Frankfort with the basketball. Travion Johnson into the half court. Gives to Eli Tyson. 25 seconds now on the timer. He's guarded by Smith, working towards the left, swings to Samples. Samples dribbles on Cleland, gives up Osborne. Osborne spinning, kicks out Tyson, down to 10. Frankfort's going to hold for 1, you would think. Tyson dribbles, finds Travion Johnson with 4. Johnson downhill has Samples behind the defense and missed it short. Tapped around. Keith Heave at the buzzer will be off late. 15-10 Pinckneyville at the end of 1. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
$15-10 at the end of 1, about to begin quarter number 2. Quentin Osborne keeping Frankfort afloat, 8 of the 10, all of Frankfort's field goals. You know, Eli Tyson a couple of free throws in there, but good shooting performance from Quentin Osborne in quarter 1.
Yeah, he's kept us in this game so far. He's hitting shots right now. We need some of these other guys to get going if we want to stay in this. Pinckneyville in the second quarter, they definitely did not expect to be up 5 right now, and they're going to really push it in the second.
Inbound to Travion Johnson. Frankfort begins with the basketball. He's got it right sideline. Dribbles, looks to reverse, does to Osborne. Fakes to the corner. Now dribbles and hands off to Scales. Scales dribbles, picks it up. Lost it momentarily, got it back to Travion Johnson in front of Pinckneyville's bench. At the point with it's Osborne. Swings it right wing. Chris Samples. Dribbles point right. Crossover move. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks corner to Scales. Scales skip out to Eli Tyson. Tyson with a shot fake. Swing right to Samples. 7:15 to go first half. 15-10 Pinckneyville. Eli Tyson with the basketball. Dribbles. Right wing with it. Now back towards the top. Now gets around his defender. Stops. Kicks to Osborne. Out top. Scales. Swing to Travion Johnson. Downhill out to Samples. Not going to shoot the 3. Dribble handoff Osborne. Osborne around the defenders. Bounces out Travion Johnson. Kicks underneath Scales. Now out to Tyson. Right wing. Triple up and in. Long possession for Frankfort, but they cash out another 3. It's 15-13 Pinckneyville.
That right there is exactly what we're talking about. Stuff like that. Long possession, ending in a shot, and it worked out.
Elbow with it's Keith. Now out to Conway. He's back in. Now back to A.J. Keith, trying to back down Eli Tyson. Flip out to Conway into the corner. Lob into the post. Lauer and a reach in on the floor on Scales. It'll be his first, team first in quarter 2. $6:19 to go. First half. Pinckneyville lobs into Lauer. Scales on him. Offensive foul on Lauer using the shoulder. Frankfort was trying to get it earlier, and this time they get the call. 6:17 to go, first half. Tyson lobs into Osborne, back to Eli Tyson. Tyson working on Colton Smith, trying to bring it up. Gets it across, gives to Osborne. Harrell back to the table for Frankfort. Osborne downhill, gives into the corner, Chris Samples. Frankfort trails by 2 here at home against the Pinckneyville Panthers. Swing it left. Left wing with it's Travion Johnson. Top it's Tyson. Tough catch, but he's got it. Guarded by Smith. Swings right, Chris Samples. Samples reverses his dribble. Crossover move. Gets to the free throw line. Bounces underneath. Scales was out of bounds. Pinckneyville will get it back. Hefner's going to sub in. See Scales and Samples and Tyson take a seat. So Hefner, Goforth, Osborne, Harold, Johnson out there for Frankfort. 15-13 the score, Pinckneyville. Conway will walk it up. Guarded by Jack Harrell. Gives up Lauer. Back door to the goal. Easy two as Conway got behind Jack Harrell for a basket. 17-13. Dravion works it up on Conway. Left corner with it. Cut off. Lost it. Loose on the floor. Johnson got it out to Hefner. Now into the hands of Osborne. Harrell with the basketball. Nearly walked. He did walk. He was looking to reverse it, and no one was there. Tyson back in, and for Harrell. 5:04 to go in the first half. Lauer with the basketball, right wing. Gives it off. Conway with the basketball. Skips opposite corner. Keith shoots over the defender. Triple in for A.J. Keith. 20-13 the lead for Pinckneyville. Tyson lost the basketball, and Frankfort calls a timeout. 4:38 to go first half. We'll take a timeout as well. Pinckneyville up 7 on your Redbirds here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
.438 to go first half. Frankfort ball trailing by 7. A couple turnovers have allowed Pinckneyville to get that lead from 2 back up to 7. Frankfort's showing some signs. They can hit a couple jump shots to be able to hang around. He's got to limit the turnovers. Johnson downhill just throws it up. No good. Rebound. Foul on Eli Tyson.
Yeah, the Redbirds already had 6 turnovers in this ball game. Pinckneyville's only got 1.
Conway to walk it up. 4 and change before the halftime intermission. Right corner. Keith finds Lauer underneath. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Nick Hefner's first. Team third. 2 shots for Lauer, the 6'7 junior. First one good. Scales is back in. Samples is back in. Johnson and Goforth take a seat. Frankfort can't figure out who they're matching up with. Keep talking about who's got who.
You know, it's almost a tough matchup when you got so many tall guys in there. It's kind of hard. One guy's going to be unmatched greatly.
Lauer made them both. Tyson to throw in. Gets to Hefner. Dribbles and gives back to Eli Tyson. Leats back in for Pinckneyville. That's who guards Tyson with the basketball. Tyson crossover move on him. Gets across the timeline. Into the corner. Now Samples. Samples gives right corner to Hefner. Hefner, one dribble he picks up. Needs someone to go get it. Needs somebody to get it. There's Scales at the top. And lost it left side to Samples. Samples finds Eli Tyson. 3:40 to go first half. 22-13. Pinckneyville on top. Hefner lost the basketball on the pass. Other way we go. Good recovery from Samples. At least pulsed possession momentarily. And a foul on Frankfort. Conway's going to go to the line. Going to be on Hefner, his second. Team fourth. And Brady Conway will shoot 2 free throws. First one rattles home. Pinckneyville 4 of 4 as a team at the line. They have their largest lead at 10.
You can tell they practice some free throws when they're in the gym.
We might have induced that one again, Quincy.
That was the plan.
4-4 no longer. 23-13 the score. Samples gets it across with a double team. He's downhill and lost it. Leitz has it, gives it up. Conway left of the goal. He's going to be cut off. Here's Bauer Sachs, guarded by Hefner. Leitz under the basket. Going to just throw it up. Nope. Lost off Frankfort. Should stay down here, and it will. Pinckneyville will have it with 3:05 to go in the first half. When you're so mismatched height-wise, seems like those 50-50s, you got to get just about every one of them.
Yeah, you have to in a game like this.
Pinckneyville to throw in underneath. Lob in over the top. Leitz just lets it go into the backcourt before he retrieves it. He gives it to Conway. Pinckneyville starts fresh on this possession. Downhill Conway to the goal. Lost it going up. Scales ripped it away. Ends up in the hands of Osborne. Osborne kicks corner to Samples. 2 there to guard him. Samples just throws it off of defender, and then they're going to say Samples was also the last to touch it after that. Johnson back in for Samples. .240 left first half. Pinckneyville leading by 10. Lauer kicks out. Bauer Sachs. Triple looks good. Back iron too strong. Rebound Osborne for Frankfort. And that one looked online. Just a little too strong for Riley Bauer Sachs. Here's Goforth. Downhill, bounces right side, Scales back out. Right wing with it is Evan Goforth. He lost it for a moment, got it back. Needs help. Dribbles. Gives to Eli Tyson on a tough catch. Tyson recovers. He's got the basketball guarded by A.J. Keith. Tyson works it right side. There's Goforth. Lost it momentarily out on Frankfort. Now Frankfort can't get a shot off, Quincy.
Yeah, it seems like the defensive intensity for the Panthers have really amped up.
Conway will walk it up. Swinging into the corner, A.J. Keith with the basketball. He's going to shoot over his defender. Why not? Another one for A.J. Keith.
Big advantage when you got that kind of size difference. You can do stuff like that.
You shoot it whenever you want. Scales right corner. Bounces back. Travion Johnson out to Eli Tyson. Frankfort just a little slow moving the basketball. A little half step early, and you're going to be able to get a shot off. Instead, Frankfort turns it over. They throw it out of bounds into the Pinckneyville bench. Harrell back in for Goforth. Conway walks it up, works it left into the corner. Keith going to try another one on the way. Got it again. He's got 3 in the ball game. Last touch should be, they're going to say out on Travion Johnson underneath the basket. .111 to go in the first half. Pinckneyville on a huge run. Frankfort trailed 15-13. Now it's 29-13. Got a foul underneath on the Redbirds. Foul on Eli Tyson. It'll be 2 shots. It'll be the second on Tyson. A.J. Keith will shoot 2 free throws. But a 14-0 run for Pinckneyville, the story.
Yeah, they've really turned it on towards the end of the second quarter, and they're getting a lot of baskets at will. Keith's hit a couple of threes that's really helped, and he's at the line right now.
Hit the first. It's 30-13. One more for the senior. Free throw up, free throw good. I don't think he's hit the rim on any of them shots either. The threes or the free throws.
It's all been net.
31-13. It's a 16-0 run for Pinckneyville. Harrell, right wing with the basketball. Nowhere to go with it. Reverses. We got something against Frankfort again. Offensive foul. I don't know the last time Frankfort's got a shot up.
I don't think they did have attempted a field goal since the 4-minute mark.
That was on Hefner. Pinckneyville to throw in. Under a minute to go. Lauer with the basketball. Here's Keith. He's been making everything. He's going to try again. He got fouled. Tyson hit him across the arm. We could see it from here that he hit him across the arm.
Yeah.
Third on Eli. Free throw up, free throw good for Keith. Cass subs in first time. Both free throws good from A.J. Keith. Probably don't want to foul him anymore. Reed Marlowe in first time for Pinckneyville. 38 seconds to go first half. It's 33-13, 18-0 run for the Pinckneyville Panthers. Osborne, corner to Scales. Scales guarded by Lauer, gives Travion Johnson. Johnson dribbles out of trouble, gives to Cass, swings to Osborne, corner, it's Harrell, he'll try a 3, no good. Rebound, Lauer with 15 seconds. He'll give to Conway for 1 shot. Crossover dribble, 6 seconds. Lob to Bowersax, post to Lauer. Underneath, just throws it up, and a foul on Frankfort with 1.9 to go.
That's just bailing someone out. He had no good position, and he's going to end up just throwing that ball up like that anyway.
Get the first on Osborne. Lauer hits the front end. He's got one more. (34-13) the score. Lauer second. Got it. 35-13. Frankfort will throw in. Harrell has it. Flings it up well short. Halftime 35-13. Pinckneyville Panthers on top of your West Frankfort Redbirds. They closed the half on a 20-0 run to go into the halftime intermission. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our two museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today. Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We welcome you back here at the halftime report brought to you by Kids Corral in West Frankfort. It's Kids Corral halftime report. 35-13, Pinckneyville leading West Frankfort here at Max Morris. 20-0 run for the Panthers going into the end of quarter two to lead Frankfort by 22 points. We'll get to the City of West Frankfort halftime stat sheet. We'll begin with Pinckneyville. Leading scorer is A.J. Keith with 15. Bauer Sachs chipped in 9. Lauer was 6. 3 for Conway, 2 for Leeds. Pinckneyville doing damage at the line. 10 of 11 at the free throw line. 1 turnover for Pinckneyville. Frankfort, 8 points for Osborne, 4 boards. 5 points for Eli Tyson. 13 turnovers for the Redbirds, 2 of 2 at the line. Quincy, all in all, Frankfort played pretty good for about, 12 minutes. Problem is there's 16 minutes and a half. 20-0 finish. That's a real killer there, the way Pinckneyville finished against Frankfort.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt you against any team you played. You know, Pinckneyville is a team that they're gonna do that to a lot of teams. Around the horn who they play on their schedule. But yeah, our first quarter, not bad at all. Going into the second quarter, not too bad either. There's a lot of signs, it's kind of coming up to a certain point where we knew Pinckneyville was going to go on this big run. Didn't think it was going to be a 20-0, but, Pinckneyville managed to play defense. I don't think they allowed a field goal for a good 3-4 minutes of the second quarter.
They weren't even allowing a shot attempt.
Yeah.
For a good chunk of that period.
Frankfort went through a spurt where, the defense just kept coming from Pinckneyville. It was very hard to do anything on offense, really. But, we weathered the storm now. Hopefully it is over. And we come in this third quarter. I think, we got to try to run some offense. We got to do something a little different, make some adjustments and, really just got to limit these guys and how many shots they can take.
Yeah, and then it all goes back to the minus 12 in the turnover margin.
Yeah, you turn the ball over that much to a team who rarely turns the ball over any. You can kind of predict what the score is going to be. So, turnovers is a big, I think, we need to worry about in this half.
You just hate to see it because, it's a night where Quentin Osborne's finding his shot and he's hitting his shots. He's just not been able to take a lot of shots.
Yeah, it's really hard to get possessions for us right now. And, it seems like that's just a kind of tough luck for us. We have one of our best players out there shooting well, hitting shots, and it's hard for him to get looks. So, let's try to get Osborne, Tyson, Harrell open for some shots. Try to hit some down. Let's try to crack this lead down a little bit.
About to begin second half play here from Max Morris. with the Pinckneyville Panthers in town. We mentioned we're a doubleheader tomorrow. Be on with girls varsity around 12:15, and on with boys varsity around 7:15. Girls play JC, boys play Harrisburg. Both those games here at home at Max Morris Gymnasium here in West Frankfort. And next week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, before going into the Christmas or the holiday tournaments. Boys in El Dorado and the girls in Benton. We go for quarter number 3. Pinckneyville will start with the basketball. They'll have the starting 5 out there, as will Frankfort. Both teams are starting units on the floor to begin the second half. Leach inbounds to Lauer, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Keith downhill, gives Bauer sacks. Gets to the basket with the right, laid it in. Quick 2 out of the gates and a turnover. Bauer sacks, right side. He's going to the line. Foul on Frankfort.
Not the most ideal way to start your second half.
Quentin Osborne gets the foul. It should be his second. Team first. Free throw from Bauer sacks is good. One more for him, made them both.
13 now on the night for Bauer sacks.
Trailing just A.J. Keith, right?
A.J. Keith with 15.
Another turnover, foul against Frankfort. They get here. Eli Tyson for his 4th. Keith lobbing over the top. And Lauer couldn't track it down, out of bounds. Frankfort ball. Tyson's going to the bench. Samples coming in. Samples to go in, gives to Travion Johnson, back to Samples. Samples met with a double in front of Pinckneyville's bench. Reversing back and forth. Frankfort timeout will take one. 30 seconds into the third. Pinckneyville's extended their lead. They're up 39-13 on your Redbirds here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Out of the timeout, Frankfort trailing Pinckneyville. They'll have the basketball going length of the floor. Pinckneyville's defense really impressive. Really, really impressive the way they're able to move, and no weaknesses on that side of the ball for Pinckneyville.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to see their defense being played against other teams in the conference for sure.
Turnover and a basket for Leafs. Harrell gets it in, go for it. Goes out of bounds over in the corner. Frankfort will keep it. Tyson back to the table. He'll sub back in. Eli Tyson in for Travion Johnson. Eli Tyson's got the duty of throwing it in a very tough spot over in the corner. Get it into Samples. Now Samples guarded by Leitz. Leitz staying on him. Samples working his way up. Met with a double. Harrell gets it across. Tyson at the top, swings to Samples. Samples looking for help. Gets it corner to Jack Harrell. Harrell dribbles towards the wing. Now downhill, gives to Goforth. Goforth nearly walked to the basketball, looks for help, had it taken away. A.J. Keith linked to the floor. He's going to lay it up backwards and lay it in.
I think he was going for some showtime in that one.
Still got it to fall. Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to reverse slam it in. Tipped away. Samples gets it ahead. Goforth skips ahead Eli Tyson. Tyson up and in for two, and he's going to the line. Foul's going to go on Leitz. His first, team first. Eli Tyson hits the free throw. 43-16 the score. Conway downhill. He lost it, picked up by Harrell. Harrell linked to the floor, gives up to Goforth. He'll go up on the left side and lay it in. Conway out near center court. Guarded by Jack Harrell. Conway off the dribble, gets all the way around him and goes to the goal for two.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Out of the timeout, 45-18. Frankfort trailing Pinckneyville here at home. Pinckneyville with the basketball. Or rather, Frankfort basketball going linked to the floor. Eli Tyson to throw in. Tyson lobs it to go Osborne. Osborne up ahead, Scales. Left block, takes his time and lays it in. Point right with the basketball is Lauer. Looking back door. Had Leaks under there. He lays it up reverse. No. Offensive rebound. No good from Bowersax. Osborne clears for Frankfort. He gives it to Tyson. 5:15 to go in the third. Eli Tyson guarded by Smith. Gets into the half court. Eli Tyson gives to Scales. Scales loses his dribble. Gives to Eli Tyson. Tyson to the point. Gives Scales in the left corner. Back Tyson. Now Osborne at the point. Osborne through the paint. Kicks out Tyson. He'll try a three on the way. Well off. Rebound. Harrell threw it into the hands of Bowersax. He works the other way. He gives to Leaks. Back corner Bowersax. In one motion triple. No. Rebound. Ends up in the lap of Lauer for a basket. Tyson to throw in to Harrell. Back to Eli Tyson. Tyson works his way, gets across the timeline with the basketball. 4:10 to go in the third. Tyson through the defense. Harrell, corner, triple. Whoa, it's too strong. Pulled down Bowersax, and he looks to go. He's got the basketball, guarded by Scales, who picks him up. Kicks out Lauer, going into the short corner. Back corner to it is Bowersax around his man with the right. Floats it in front of the goal. You know, Keith had the big first half, but I've been more impressed by anyone. No more impressed by anyone other than Riley Bowersax. I mean, he's looked really good in this ball game.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that, he plays collectively well and at the same kind of pace the whole entire game. He doesn't really go on runs, but he will just stay around and play his game.
Tough jumper from Osborne. No. Rebound cleared by Cleveland, who's back in. It's all Pinckneyville right now. Cleveland looking back door. Bowersax lost it going up. Harrell rebound, threw it away. Threw it, trying to get it to Samples, and it might have went off his foot. Frankfurt just one step ahead. Got to clear it before you can get going, and Frankfurt gives it back. Pinckneyville to throw in front of their own bench. 3:14 to go in the third. Here's Marlowe with the basketball. Now Cleveland at the top. Working towards the right, gives it to Smith. Smith goes baseline around Eli Tyson for two. Another Pinckneyville team, what do you know? That's probably 8, 9, 10 guys deep in terms of talented players on their varsity roster. They're already ready to go. About 10 guys you could throw out there already.
When you look at a roster, you see Pinckneyville and you see varsity teams only got juniors and seniors this year. But the thing with Pinckneyville is these juniors and seniors have been stuck together playing for their whole life. So they always have class after class coming through and stepping into those shoes. They never have a down year.
Going to the goal, Osborne in one motion couldn't get it as Marlowe was back on him. Other way, spinning with the right, throwing it in is Conway. Travion Johnson, dribble move on Conway, gives to Osborne at the point. Looks for help, threw it away. Frankfurt coughs it up. Cass back in for Harrell. Pinckneyville ball. Leading big over West Frankfurt. Cleveland gives top. This is McConnell back in. Right side three up, no good. Rebound basket with the left up and in. Going to the line will be McConnell off the missed three from Conway. Free throw on the way. Rattles around, no. Rebound Eli Tyson. They got a foul on the rebound on Colton Smith. His first. Hefner in for Osborne with 2:08 to go in the third. Eli Tyson dribbles right to the right wing, into the right corner. Foul on the floor on Colton Smith. Johnson trying to get inside the defense, kicks out. Eli Tyson triple around and out, no rebound. Back the other way, Conway through the lane, works out to the left, gives point right to Smith with 1:35 to go in the third. Looking into the post, it's McConnell, back out Smith. It's right of the lane, into the right corner with it's McConnell. 125, working baseline, goes up right, block for two. $1:19 to go in the third. We'll take a timeout. 57-20, Pinckneyville on top here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam.
Frankfort dealing with pressure. It's going to be turned over. McConnell's got it. Gives to Leeds. A.J. Keith downhill to the free throw line. Gives out point left, triple in for McConnell. .40 seconds to go in the third. Tyson gives Johnson. They get across the center line. And Travion into the right corner. Gets Tyson going to the goal. Floats it up and in over the outstretched arm of McConnell. Lauer hands to Leitz. Ball deflected into the backcourt. Leitz retrieves. Gets it back across the timeline. Works it right of the lane. Out to McConnell. Down to 10 seconds. Keith with it out at center court. Guarded by Cass. Keith, crossover move there. Around him to the goal. Ends up Lauer underneath. Lays it up. Foul on Frankfort. To be on Will Scales. His third. Ty Lauer at the line shooting two. First one good. Second one for Lauer with .7 on the clock. Made them both. Throws it in. Tyson flings it the length of the floor and banked it in. That'll count.
Oh my.
Tyson hits a three-quarter court shot. We head to the fourth on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our two museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
Quarter four, here we go. 62-25. West Frankfort. Have a running clock here in the fourth. After one in the third there, one would call a deep three from Eli Tyson.
It was pretty deep, if you ask me. Might be a school record.
Tyson throws it into the corner to Scales. Back to Eli Tyson. Elbow. Now Scales. Lob out top Osborne. Back to Eli Tyson. Pass deflected. Tyson got it back. Now Travion Johnson. Frankfurt's going to call timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 62-25. Pinckneyville on top here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Out of the timeout, here's Travion Johnson. Now at corner, it's Eli Tyson. Finds Scales. Scales has Cass left block, shot block, got his own rebound. Out of bounds, Frankfort basketball. It went off the foot of Lauer. Tyson to throw in, looking, finally lobs in and threw it to nobody. Oh, it should have been out of bounds on Pinckneyville instead. Thrown into the hands of Osborne. He's got the ball. Travion in the paint. Threw it away. This time Keith will track it down. Lay it up. Nope. Offensive board. Bowersack spinning. Lob over the top. That's Lauer. Out to Bowersacks. Corner triple. Nope. Rebound. Cass had it taken away. Leitz with the basketball. Leitz through everybody. Up. Nope. Rebound Scales. Clears to Eli Tyson. 6:15 left. Up ahead. Here's Osborne. Now Tyson. He's going to try another three. He's got another three. Partner up with that one from Johnston City that he hit at the end of the third.
Yeah, put him at 16 on the night.
A.J. Keith lost it. Ended up in the hands of Bowersacks. Out corner triple Leitz. Short. Rebound. Kicked out of bounds. Frankfort ball. Line change in for the Panthers. $5:20 left. Travion Johnson with the basketball into the half court. Dribbles, gives to Cass. Cass finds Osborne. Now back into the hands of Travion Johnson. Johnson had it poked free. Marlowe back in. He's working length of the floor up. Shot blocked, but a foul on Osborne. So we're sub 5 minutes left. The third on Osborne. Reed Marlowe to shoot two. First one on the way. Good. Reminder, we'll be back in action tomorrow, 12:15 or so for Lady Redbirds basketball against Johnston City. And then again that tomorrow evening around 7:15, boys varsity against Harrisburg. 1-2 the trip for Marlowe. Cass with the rebound, and here comes Eli Tyson. Gives to Chris Samples, guarded by Conway. Works towards the right, gives to Osborne. Top at Scales, swings to Samples. Samples goes left of the lane to Osborne. Osborne backing his man down, uses the right, throws it up. No, gets a scrum for the ball. It's knocked around. Eli Tyson has it. Tyson going to the basket. He's fouled. .340 left. You got Smith for the foul. Conway took a shot when Eli Tyson got the rebound. Tyson's free throw good. One more. Couple more subs for Frankfurt. Eli Tyson, one more at the line. No good. 1 of 2. Here comes Pinckneyville. Into the corner. Triple launched. Got it. That's Crabtree in. A Pinckneyville reserve for 3. Clark with the basketball, gives corner to Eli Tyson. Tyson works on Smith, and a foul called against Pinckneyville with 2 minutes left. Clark and Cornaglia in for Frankfurt, first time. Go forth to throw in underneath, throws it over the top to Samples. 1:30 left. Go forth with the basketball, dribbles, looks for help, reverses to Cass. Cass gives Samples. Samples swings to Clark, reverses Cornaglia at the point with 1:15. Swings at corner, Clark, shot fake, sidestep, looks for help, gives to Samples with 1:10. Here's Goforth, reverses to Clark. And deflected, gonna stay down here. Under a minute left. $50 seconds, lob into Samples. Samples dribbles, gives to Cornaglia. And thrown, and Pinckneyville takes it back. Smith with the basketball. Might just let this run out. We're down to 20 seconds. Pinckneyville's looking to bleed this thing out. They're going to get another win. They're going to get 6-1. Good start to their season. Frankfurt's going to fall to 3-5. They'll be in action again tomorrow against Harrisburg. $66-29 the final. We'll take a break, come back, wrap things up here on Redbirds Live. Pinckneyville gets the victory.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Arview, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our two museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
We welcome you in. Post-game coverage brought to you by IBI Management in West Frankfort. The IBI Management post-game show. Final score 66-29. Quincy, just give me your thoughts on a really good Pinckneyville team. A really fun team to watch in terms of their play style and really talented, very impressive performance for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean they're the real deal. Coming into this game, we knew it was going to be tough. It was a hard fought battle. It was a good battle down there for our Redbirds, but they just have so much talent, so much experience with the game of basketball. You can't keep up with stuff like that when you have a collective group of kids who have been playing at the same mentality and same level their whole lives.
I think it'd be fun to go watch them and Benton play. We talked about it.
Yeah,
Maybe we're off one of the nights that those two teams meet up because that'd be a fun game to watch. And
they will meet up in the BIT, so I think
are they
Pinckneyville's still over
are they
there.
playing in that?
I believe so. They were last year.
Um, so we'll see. Maybe on a night when we're not going. Obviously, they play twice regular season anyways, but
Yeah.
we'll probably be somewhere calling a game. But we'll have that. Maybe we'll have that one pulled up or something. We were gonna do it with the Goreville game. We
Yeah.
got behind. We got sidetracked. We were eating pizza, but
Yeah, I'm sure we'll keep up with it. Be a pretty dang good game for anybody to go watch.
let's do our City of West Frankfort post game box score. Let's go over Pinckneyville Panthers.
Start off with the Panthers. Conway with 7 points, 2 rebounds. Leitz with 4 points. Keith 17 points, 2 rebounds. Lar 10 points, 4 rebounds. Bowersox 15 points, 4 rebounds. Smith with 2 points. McConnell with 7. Reed with 1. Round the scoring off the Panthers. Crabtree with 3. The Panthers from the free throw line were 15 of 18 in this one. Move over to the West Frankfort Redbirds side. Scales with 2. Cass with 3 boards. Goforth with 2 points. Harrell with a board. Osborne, 8 points, 5 rebounds. And around the scoring off the Redbirds, Tyson with 17 points and 4 rebounds. The Redbirds went 4 of 5 from the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, I mean, good start. Frankfurt hung in there offensively early. Man, defense from Pinckneyville really turned up. It almost seemed like it happened whenever Pinckneyville felt like they got a bad break on a call, I think it might have been a push off or a shoulder or something. It seemed like that play. I remember that happened. Frankfurt was down 2 points and ended up getting the ball.
Yep.
That play was when they went on that huge. That almost started that huge run. A huge run that ended the second and begun quarter three even. So I mean, it was up getting close to a 30-0 run.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they really laid it into us during that time. We played very well first quarter. Kind of feeling them out, feeling how the game, how the vibe's going to go, and then second quarter late, they went into a different zone, went to a different element of what their game can be, and just kind of played very well.
We'll give out a player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Quincy King, who's your player of the game?
Yeah, player of the game, going with Eli Tyson tonight, 17 points, 4 rebounds. In this one, he seems like one of the ones, shot was going, hit the 3/4 of a court long shot. It
That
seemed
was
like,
something, wasn't it?
yeah, it seemed like if I could pick out of any one of our guys, it'd be Tyson, who is more of the best player tonight for the Redbirds on this floor.
Eli Tyson, your Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance player of the game. We're back tomorrow. girls varsity at around 12:15, boys varsity around 7:15. Two separate broadcasts tomorrow here on Redbirds Live. And thanks to our production team, Drew Smith, Aaron Price. Color commentary, as always, Quincy King. I'm Garrett.